Mr. Popo back at it again with another super tournament, super craziness, ultimate guard, superness, all you want, just join now.
What's up, third players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today we got the original gangster of Dragon Ball, Pilaf, and this deck is honestly a blast. I've been having a really good time with it, and this is the leader. An auto that when you attack, you draw a card, an awakening ability that if your life is at 4 or less, or you have 3 battle cards in play, you're able to awaken and flip 2 of your energies to active mode. Then you become Pilaf Shu and Mai Assemble. He has an auto that when you attack, you draw a card, and a very unique activate main that you're able to choose 3 of your battle cards, place them in the drop area to give triple attack to one of your red Unison cards on the field. And this deck is honestly all about bringing out your Unison to spam out your Mai's, Shu's, and Pilaf to ultimately obliterate your opponent. This deck is an Earthling themed type of deck, and we're going to be running Fortune Teller Baba Earthseer because this card gives 5k boost to an Earthling battle card or leader card, and when you combo it, you get an additional draw and are able to minus 5k to one of your opponent's battle cards. Definitely running 4 of. Another Earthling card that happens to be a female that we're running in this deck happens to be this 1-drop Mai that allows you to pick up the top 5 and add yourself 1 Earthling that happens to be 4 cost or less. Very useful to search you out the right pieces to swarm the field with Pilafs and Shus to obliterate your opponent. We're running 4 of. We're also running another Earthling that happens to be a Pilaf plotting world domination. We're going to be running Pilaf because it's a 1-drop that allows you to search for a 4-cost Unison card or 1 Earthling card 4 cost or less. Awesome card right here. We're going to be running 4 of. Another Pilaf card that we're going to be running because in this deck you're going to be swarming the field with Pilafs by bringing them out from the deck. So we're running Pilaf the Cunning, which is a 1-drop Pilaf that allows you to draw a card, and then if your opponent restands an energy during their turn, it's going to force them to ward 5 cards from their drop area. So this card is definitely a 2 of in the deck. Another 1-drop we're running that happens to be Earthling happens to be Shu Pilaf's Admirer. It has an activate main that you're able to place this card in the drop area and then choose 1 red Pilaf or 1 Mai in your hand with an energy cost of 2 or less and play it, allowing us to play out the mechanical Mai to swarm the field with Pilafs as well. This card's a 3 of. You can't have a king without their castle, right? So we got Pilaf's Castle, and this is a field card that allows you to place 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck, and then when you activate this card, you're able to draw 3 cards, allowing you to put the mechanical Mai and Shu into the deck so you could play them out from the deck onto the field with other abilities. And an activate main that you're able to switch this card to rest mode, then choose 1 of your red battle cards and place it in the drop area, and then choose another 1 of your battle cards and give it 5k boost power for the turn, allowing you to give all your little 1-drop Pilafs and Mais and Shus an additional 5k to actually pressure with them early game. Awesome right here, 2 of for sure. Now, one of my new favorite card arts in Dragon Ball Super happens to be this Bulma the Bunny Girl, and this card is unique and blocker, but she also has a very cool powerful auto that when one of your red Earthling cards other than Bulma is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, you're able to play this card from your hand, and if you do play it with this ability, you're able to choose 1 red Earthling only specific battle card with an energy cost of 4 or less in the drop area and play it out onto the field. Awesome ability right here, especially if you have all your Mai's, Babas, Pilafs that are 1-drops on the field and get removed. Boom, you play her out for free and get out a mechanical Pilaf to do some extra damage. Awesome, and for that reason we're running 3 of. We finally got to how we're going to beat down our opponent, and we have my Dragon Ball Chaser. It has unique and an auto that if your leader is Pilaf and you have 3 or more red energy, when this card is played from your hand, you're able to play out 1 red Pilaf from your deck, so any of the Pilafs that I mentioned, you're able to bring out, and you also are able to bring out 1 red Shu with an energy cost of 2 from your deck as well to pressure your opponent down. This card is very powerful, and for that reason, we are running 4 of. We got Shu, the Dragon Ball Chaser, and this card right here works very well with this Pilaf deck because just like the Mai, when you play this card from your hand and you have 3 or more mono red energies, you're able to search your deck, play out 1 red Pilaf, and then also play out a Mai with an energy cost of 2 from your deck, which is that other mechanical Mai, to pressure your opponent down with 15k attacks, and then you're able to boost these battle cards with the Pilaf Castle as well. Awesome, and for that reason, we're running 4. In order to play out the mechanical Mai and the mechanical Shu to swarm the field with Pilaf's Mais and Shus, we got Vegito Unison of Might. This card synchronized with those mechanical Shu and Mai is so darn powerful. So this guy is a 4-cost specific Unison card, and he has 3 activate main abilities. 1 activate main allows you to add a marker, to draw 1 card, then choose one of your red mono red cards with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it, allowing you to play out the Mai or the Shu to bring out a Pilaf and another Mai or Shu. The other activate main allows you to take away 2 markers, and then until the end of your opponent's next turn, if your opponent would play a battle card using a skill, it is placed in the drop area instead. Finally, the -5 markers activate main. If your opponent doesn't have any battle cards in play, you're able to deal 1 damage to your opponent. Burn damage could potentially get you a game. And for that reason, we are running 4 of, because this is a card you definitely want to find. So, a very powerful super combo in this deck happens to be Bulma Out Adventuring, which is also an Earthling card. It has an auto that if you and your opponent have a total life of 8 or less, you're able to get this ability when you combo it. You get a draw, and if you combo it during your turn, you're able to play out 1 red Earthling card from your hand. Very useful right there. She also has a very insanely powerful activate main for this deck, that you're able to choose one of your red battle cards or red Unison cards and give it a 5k boost for the turn, allowing you to pressure with your little 1-drops early game and also pressure with your mechanical Mai and Shu. Awesome card right here. For sure we need to run 4 of. We have one of the best counterattacks in the game, After Image Technique, which gives 40k power to your battle card or leader card, and you're able to minus 10k power to one of your opponent's battle cards on top of that, allowing you to survive a big detrimental attack. Definitely 4 of in the deck. Now we finally got to our removal of the deck, and it happens to be Pilaf Machine Ostrich form. This card is a blocker, and you're able to bring it out for just 2 red energies by sending a Pilaf and a Shu from your drop area to the warp to play this card from your hand. And an auto that when this card is played, you're also able to minus 25k power to one of your opponent's battle cards. And for that reason, we are running 3 of in this deck. Now to the boss card of the deck, and it happens to be Pilaf Machine, the Master Bot. So this card has triple attack, and you're able to activate main for 3 red energies, send a Pilaf, a Mai, and a Shu card from your drop area to the warp to bring this guy out from your hand. And he has an auto when this card is removed from the battle area. You're able to choose 1 Pilaf Machine Ostrich, which is the card I just went over, from your hand, drop area, or deck, and play it, and then shuffle your deck. Awesome card right here to bring the pressure and also to bring out the Pilaf Ostrich worst case scenario. For that reason, we are running 4 of in this deck. Then I'm going to add the secret rare Frieza Army Reborn. This is the secret rare I'm going with because it works very well with mono red decks, because if you have 2 lives or less, you're able to play this card out for just 5 energies. He has quadruple strike and an auto that when this card is played, your opponent reveals their entire hand, and then you're able to choose 1 card from their hand, place it in the drop area, and also choose all your opponent's battle cards that have 40k power or less, ignoring barrier, and KO them. This is an awesome game ender, and since it's an ultimate, we could only run 1. And this is the deck profile, the Pilaf, Shu, and Mai assembled deck. Very fun. Honestly, I've actually won against some pretty meta decks like Go Tanks with this, and I really like it. It's a huge blast to play with, and if you guys like this video, hit me a like. Make sure to subscribe for more deck profiles like this one, and don't forget to join our tournament Friday at 4:30 p.m. and you could just join by hitting it up in the description below, dragonballsuper.com. And like we always say, y'all stay Super.